How to be happy. My suggestions for you. But first, a disclaimer. I am not a mental health professional. I am not a psychiatrist or psychologist. I am trained as a social worker. These are just my ideas, my opinions, put forth on the YouTube channel. And if you don't agree, just don't take my suggestions, even though I'm fully convinced that I'm right. First off, if you're seriously clinically depressed, look into medication. Find a therapist that you click with. Do not hesitate to get professional help. My suggestions on how to be happy are not a substitute for medication and getting professional help. My first bit of advice towards being a happy person is taking a look at your physical health first. There are 4 elements to living a healthy life. Those are your diet, exercise, sleep, and how you handle stress. If those 4 things are out of whack, you're not going to be a happy person. You need a healthy, balanced diet. I hate to say that you need exercise because I'm not a person who traditionally loves a whole lot of exercise, having grown up fat, unathletic child that I was. But sorry, the truth is, yes, you have to have physical activity and a strong, healthy body. You have to get enough sleep. If you feel miserable, but you know you're not getting enough sleep, you need a new, stable sleep routine. And of course, you need a healthy way of dealing with stress. Exercise and a proper diet will help you handle stress. Drugs and alcohol will not help you handle stress, nor will they contribute to your overall happiness. So first, take care of your healthy diet, healthy exercise routine, healthy sleep pattern, and healthy way of dealing with stress. Second suggestion for how to be happy, make your bed every day. If you already make your bed every day, yay, excellent for you. If you don't, and you feel that you could be a happier person, don't argue with Frugal Mommy on this point, just try it. Try making your bed every day. Stay busy. If you're down, if you're grieving, if you're depressed, having a lot of spare time on your hands to dwell on all the negative things in your life, that's not good. That's not helpful. Staying busy and feeling productive is always better than moping around and dwelling on what is going wrong in your life. I strongly recommend that you take control of what kind of information is coming into your brain each day. For example, I used to always keep up with the news, and I felt like I somehow had a moral obligation to know what was going on all the time and know what was new in the news. But there's so much in the news that makes me feel anxious and unhappy. So basically, I have stopped watching the news. I don't find that knowing what's going on is really helping me be a happier person. There are certain things I need to know about, and generally my husband or my adult daughter keeps me informed about those things. But there's so many things covered in the news that really don't contribute to my overall sense of happiness and well-being. Similarly, I highly recommend people reduce their use of technology. I mean, other than spending your evenings watching, me, really less screen time is better. People should not be on their phones all day long. Twitter and Facebook and I don't even know what all these things are. All these things that people are addicted to now, these are not an appropriate or adequate replacement for real human contact and real relationships. It's not the things we have that make us happy. It's the relationships we have and the experiences we have with others. So to be happy, you need connection to other human beings, and you need to enjoy simple, good times with them. Go to church or temple or synagogue or drum circle or prayer group or Wiccan moonlight dancing or whatever kind of spiritual community draws you. Studies do show that people who go to church or some kind of worship setting live longer and are happier. So give it a try. Even if you don't believe in God. I know it wouldn't make a lot of sense to you to show up at church, but you'll at least get some kind of human connection and sense of community out of it. It may not be for you, but it wouldn't kill you to try. Make an effort to learn something new. Keep your mind active. As much as we all think we know, there's still plenty more we can learn. And the resources for learning new things are out there for free, super frugal. I like to listen to books on CD in the car, as many people do. I have been listening to the Great Lecture Series a lot lately, and I've been learning a lot about medieval Europe and Rome and the barbarians, and it fascinates me. I love history. I love continuing to learn history. Learn how to do a craft. Learn how to change your oil. Learn how to cook Thai food. Learn how to knit. Continuing to learn new things also makes new connections in your brain. And I think if you want to help try to prevent Alzheimer's and dementia as you get older, I think you want to be making those new connections in your brain all the time. Acts of service, volunteering. I think volunteering is one of the most effective ways to help you lift yourself out of your own shit and get your mind off your own problems. Helping other people is going to benefit you, most likely, far more than it benefits them, and will contribute to your happiness. And I don't mean just volunteer at the soup kitchen on Thanksgiving to help serve a meal. I mean regularly. Make a regular commitment to volunteering somewhere. And there are endless charities in every community that can use your help. Every community has an animal shelter. You can go help socialize the cats. You can walk the dogs. Every community has nursing homes. You can volunteer to go spend time with the elderly who are bored and lonely and who spend a lot of their day parked in a wheelchair in front of daytime TV. They would love to have you come talk to them and listen to their stories and let them know that they're still valuable human beings with something to contribute, or just go read to them. People and animals and the environment need your time and attention and loving care. Volunteering can be one of the most powerful ways a person, I think particularly adolescents, can build self-esteem and feel happier. Get rid of your clutter. If your home is cluttered and chaotic and just a general mishmash mess, your mind is going to be chaotic and cluttered and not happy. People who live in a ton of clutter are not happy people. Minimalize a little bit. Get rid of some stuff. You can either donate your extra stuff to a charity and you're going to feel good about that, or you can sell it at your yard sale and make a little bit of money and you're going to feel good about that too. You can't overrate the value of living in a home that you find attractive and comfortable and inviting. And if you have old newspapers and magazines stacked floor to ceiling, I don't know. To me, that would not be comfortable, warm, and inviting. It just would not. Attitude of gratitude. Everybody says it. Learn to be content with what you have. How do you do that? Make it a habit. Force it on yourself. Every time I open my refrigerator, I am now in the habit of saying, "Thank you, Lord Jesus, that I have a refrigerator full of food and I can feed my children." I think about people whose children are hungry and they go to their fridge or their pantry and there's nothing there. And I imagine that that has to be a terrible feeling to have hungry children and you are not able to provide them anything. And every time I look in my fridge, every single time, and I see it packed with food, I am so thankful that as a mother, I have the means to feed my children. You just need to make gratitude for what you have a habit. No matter how things are, I guarantee you there are other people who have it worse, and you have something in your life to be thankful for, even if it's just that you're still drawing breath. That's a lot better than the alternative. Be true to yourself and try to love yourself. There's only one you. You are special. Look in the mirror and say, wouldn't this world be a sadder place, less of a place, if I wasn't here? And believe it when you say it. You're a good person. You're worthy of love. Don't forget that. All right, those are my tips and reminders for how to live a happy life. I hope some of these work for you. I hope they get you thinking. I hope everybody can be a little bit happier every day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.